stagnation, baby.
Bigger isn't always better, Kenny.
He was a flash.
You need the Wagner way to make things work. Still trying to get it to go.
Hi, I'm Duane.
And I'm Deana.
And we're the best of us, the Floros. We are having a wonderful weekend here at Mohican Wilderness Campground in the north central part of Ohio. We're invited here by following the Fitchs and joined up with some incredible new friends. Just having such a good time. So we sit down with several of them and just learn some lessons. Boy, did we ever learn some key stuff.
We did.
From different ones, wondering Wagners and all. And so we just thought we'd take some time today and not only share their stories with you, but also hopefully you learn a couple things in the journey as we have. And what great friendships are made at RV campgrounds.
We also, this campground is so beautiful. The sites are so large.
We can park sideways. You can back in, you can pull in. You've got all kinds of options.
And we're facing the river right now.
Yes.
And so people have been taking kayaking down the river. I was going to do that this morning. It was been raining, but now it's pretty, and now I'm not going to do it. But it's just been, we've just had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Just in getting to know a bunch of new people. They invited a whole lot of people from Ohio. It was an Ohio Campout, and they thought they may only have 10 campsites, and I believe he said 38.
38 that they know of.
So
yes.
that's pretty big for this part of Ohio. So we hope to do this again, do this more.
Absolutely. And so, and let us introduce you to some of our new friends now.
Rising sun hits the sky, see it open before us. Take these hopes, hold them high. Every step takes you closer. The stars will show us. It's all waiting for us. Every turn a living color. Heaven knows what we'll discover. A story in the making. The world is ours for the taking.
Distant shores, every anticipation, getting lost, we'll explore with no hesitation. The stars will show us. It's all waiting for us. Every turn a living color. Heaven knows what we'll discover. A story in the making, at the start of something greater than we could uncover. Holding on to all this wonder.
Hey, this is Duane with the best of us, the Floros. We're out here camping in the camp park this weekend, making a lot of good new friends. And I want to introduce you to my new friend, Kenny. Kenny has carried several channels already. He carries the Fitchs, he carries the Wagners, and he is recognized in the Schraggs for all these different channels. When he's on there, their ratings go up. And so I told Kenny, I said, we got to video together because we need the ratings. And also, he's getting ready to launch a channel. And so, Kenny, tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend.
I just like to smile a lot. I mean, I don't do too much talking.
He likes to be on camera.
I just like to be on camera. I like to see myself on TV. So that's really. But me and my wife, that's my wife Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hello. Hi,
And
guys.
We camp every weekend. We try to camp like March. We start camping and we camp all through November, or basically through November after Thanksgiving.
That's not true. We actually camped in February.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Tell us about your unit.
the toy hauler, but I wish I would have gotten one that had a separate bedroom. This one has like the little the curtain deal. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good unit. It's all season unit too, so that's kind of great for us. Like I say, for us, the winter camping that we did, we had like one small issue, whatever. But yeah, it's it got a full queen size bed in it, and garage where sometimes where I sleeps at night. In the garage back there when I get myself in trouble, probably like tonight.
What's your favorite place you've camped so far?
7 Oaks with the Wagners.
Where's that at?
It's an undisclosed location. It's
Undisclosed.
yeah, we
Ooh, discuss.
It's a great campsite. Well, see, like to me, like camping is like, I mean, there's great campgrounds, but like for me, it's like it's the people. The people make it.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, and that's like you can have all the amenities you want to, but if you gotta have. I like to camp with great people, and if they're not great, I got it. That's what I'm good at. I'll make them great. I'll give them a good time. I'm a people's person. I love people. But there's also a park. There's Nimitz called Nimitz. That's a beautiful park. That's in Akron, Ohio.
Good.
So yeah,
it's been great getting to know you all this week.
Hey, no, we ain't even done yet.
I know. We're just getting started. If it won't rain,
that's all right. If it rain, we get wet. We ain't gonna worry about it. We can't let it stop this parade.
That's right. Thanks for doing this with us.
Listen,
we appreciate it.
Hey,
we're looking for you too.
My brother. Thank you, man.
Hey, we continue just to meet up with some good friends, some folks that we have followed for some time, and now we're with Following the Fitchs with David and Andrea, and just finding out about their story. And boy, I'll tell you, this has just been an exciting weekend. You all played a big part in pulling this all together and inviting us to be along on this journey. We've made a whole lot of new friends. And
it's
plus,
been great, yeah.
Tell us how your RV experience started and what brought you to this point.
So this is our first ever camper here.
Wow.
He decided to buy an RV. I was completely content to continue tent camping, but somebody would never go with me. Cash was my tent camping buddy, so I always just took me and the dog. So this was kind of our compromise so that he would come along, I guess. So it was either no camping or an RV. He wasn't sleeping on the ground in a tent.
We started out with just to get a small camper, and we ended up with a little bit more than a small camper.
Yeah.
But
Now tell us about your Grand Design.
it's a 2019 Grand Design. It's a 2970 RL, which is a rear living, and it's our first ever camper. So that's but it has 2 slides. It's opposing slides, and we love that. When we were looking at the time, we were looking for campers. We had 3 dogs, Labrador Retrievers, they're pretty good sized dogs. So everything we do in life is kind of geared around them because they're our kids, basically.
Where's one of your favorite places you've been so far?
So we did a top 5 video, if you guys like to check that out. And our favorite, in Ohio, our favorite state park is Mohican State Park, right here in Loudonville.
Of course, we learned about this because you all came up back before we could actually camp and introduced everyone and said you need to come here and join us. And one of the things I remember from that video is how large the spaces are here.
Yeah.
Because as you pan around, most of the RVs are parked sideways.
Right.
And the space is incredible.
So the cool thing about Mohican Wilderness is most of the sites are about 80 by 100. So that's a pretty large site. And they don't care how you park it. So you can park, you can back in, you can pull in, you can put your door to the river, door away from the river. They don't care either way. You have a certain amount of space, and that's yours to use however you wish. It's pretty cool.
About how many folks came for the retreat that are connected with your invitation?
The initial thought was Jenny from Mohican Wilderness said, if you guys could get 10 sites, we would be ecstatic. And we ended up with 38.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Power of influence.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So thank you for the invite.
We're glad to have you guys.
We're just having a great time here. And of course, they've got their dogs out here in the yard, just enjoying the sun. And we were glad we could come along and rescue David because apparently he had done something. He was inside the cage when we first arrived. But
He might have been up a little too late last night.
Things happen when groups get together.
Now tell us about your YouTube channel and where it's at so folks can follow you as well.
Sure, it's Following the Fitchs. We've had it for roughly 1 year now. And we have probably 25 or so videos, something like that. Most of them are camping videos. We have a couple how-to videos or a couple review videos that are worth checking out, hopefully. And most of them are camping, but not everything we do is camping. That's why we chose the name. Andrea came up with it, following the Fitchs, instead of making it like a camping name. That way, if we're doing a day trip somewhere, we're doing something we might think everyone's interested in. It's not just camping. It happens to be that that's the most of our videos.
Sure.
But you may see something else from us every now and then.
So thanks for taking some time for us to get to
Yeah,
talk
no
and
problem.
get to know you a little better, and hopefully some new subscribers will come along and be able to follow after you as well and keep up with you.
That would be great. It's been great meeting everyone and you guys. I mean,
Thank you.
we follow your channel as well, and it's always great when you follow someone and you're interested in what they have in videos, and then you get to meet them in person. It's always great.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. Hey, so here we are now with Ourlife Whirlwind. And what a great opportunity to meet some more folks while we're camping this weekend. And just got a chance to meet with Michelle and Rob and kind of hear their story. You're full-time RVers and recently purchased this beautiful Solitude that we've had an opportunity to get to see a little bit and be a little envious, just to be honest with you. It's beautiful.
Just a little.
And so they were telling us a little bit about themselves, and so agreed to let us just sit down and ask them some questions. So kind of tell us your story, how you got involved in RVing in the first place.
Well, it was a whirlwind, that's for sure. So we wanted to do something when we had to stick some bricks. So we bought a travel trailer. We went weekenders and camping, and the work opportunity came up for us to move to DC, and so we're like, let's just do it, just sell everything and just go.
What's been the most exciting part about being full-time?
I like the moving, the not staying in one place, for very long. The whole COVID thing got us shut down for 5 months.
Changing things. Like, we were just in a rut. It was just every day you get up, you go to work, you come home, you make dinner, you go to sleep, and we just needed something to
We just needed to
shake things
change
up.
it, yeah.
Now you have a YouTube channel. Tell us a little bit about that and the address.
So we just started. It's called Ourlife Whirlwind. So we have 4 videos up right now, and we're practicing with the editing and everything. We have an Instagram as well, so Ourlife Whirlwind, and go check that out.
Thanks for taking time to be with us today.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Thank you.
Hey, here we are right now with Mike and Lynn of Wandering Wagners. We have followed them for a long time. Matter of fact, we were just talking, your video on backing up your trailer was most helpful for us when we first got started. That goes back a few units from where you are right now and what we're standing in front of.
A couple.
Yeah.
Just a couple. But we've had the opportunity to spend some time with them this weekend, and we just wanted to give them a chance to kind of tell your story a little bit about how you started in camping and how you get to this point.
We both grew up with camping
Yep.
since we were children, but like camping like in a tent.
Yeah, real camping with like no electricity or water. Yeah.
And when we started dating, we bought a trailer. It was a 1985 Coachman. We paid $3,500 for it, I think.
Yeah. Either 3,000 or I can't remember.
And like everything was wrong with it, everything. But it was
We loved it.
right. And it was me trying to get her into the RV thing, because I grew up with my grandparents having Class C and then Class A motorhome. So that was her introduction.
Yeah, I had never really had anything to do with RVs or campers in general. I was always just tenting is fine. It's way cheaper, but with some pushing,
And
I've come to love, as you can see.
Yeah, because we've had lots of trailers. Had a fifth wheel,
Yeah.
and now we got Super C.
Yes.
RV number 10 for
But
us.
we've also, because of that, you've taken a lot of us who follow you on a regular basis on the journey through many different options for
Yes.
camping, and that has been very helpful in evaluating what's right for the individual.
Now,
One of the other things that we've learned from you is you don't have to have a regimented schedule when you go, because I know you all pretty much free spirit.
Yeah.
Tell us what that's like for you.
we can't make reservations. It just goes against the grain for us.
When we do, things go wrong.
Mm.
To where
So-
like we can't make it or something happens. Yeah.
When we want to go camping, like say for a weekend, right? Just regular Friday to Sunday weekend. Even on Thursday, we don't know where we're going. She just gets online, looks at the weather, and then wherever the weather is going to be the nicest, that's the area we kind of
Look.
gravitate to. And then she just finds what campgrounds have campsites, and then that's where we go.
Of course, you have a YouTube channel and a lot of followers, and we have learned so much from you all. But for some out there that may not be subscribed yet or have looked at, tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel.
It covers a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
My backing up video, her cooking,
Yeah.
just our travel in general. We've
Your
done
DIYs,
Yes.
DIY
Fixing.
modifications,
how-tos.
talk about
everything.
campgrounds that we stay at. It's a multitude of things, I guess you
Yeah,
could say.
it's not just campgrounds, it's like travel and like our lives too. Sometimes we record videos just at our house because people
It's
have,
part of our life.
yeah, people have come to want to know more about us, and that's kind of what we do now too.
Want to know about that garage?
They want to
You
know
all.
about the garage.
Yes, it's a fantastic
Duane
garage.
wants to know about
That's right. That's right. Just two last questions. What would you tell individuals that are thinking about getting into RVing, as far as the kind of unit they should think about, and the timing when they should start doing it?
I guess my advice would be, don't wait to do it. If you set a goal, I know people say I want to pay cash, and it's 8 years out. No, don't wait 8 years. You'll regret it. You're
Not only
gonna,
that, but everything changes so much year to year.
You're not going to get those 8 years back.
Thanks so much. This
Yep.
is so great. It's so great to spend time with you personally and get to see you all. And we follow you and encourage you to follow them as well. And you can get out and enjoy incredible places just like this. Hey, we're back here again enjoying some camping time with some new friends and people that we've met at this get-together. And one of the other couples, very important, getting this all together, are John and Heather Schraggs.
There you go.
With
That's it.
S'more Camping. And they too have a YouTube channel. And so if you've not subscribed to them, tell us first a little bit about your YouTube channel.
It's primarily all about camping. We started out, I was making videos just with flying airplanes and drones, because I do that as a hobby. And then we met the Wagners, and they said, you should start a YouTube channel.
Yes.
And that's how it all started.
That's how it all started. So primarily northeast Ohio, and we normally put out a review for every campground that we visit. Pluses and minuses, things that could be a little bit better, and some of those parks are just really great. So
Now, how long have you done this?
Third year?
is this year 3?
Yeah.
So what's been your favorite part?
This one's pretty good.
Part or park?
Well, park and part of RVing.
Meeting the people.
Yes.
That's
Absolutely.
probably the best part about camping.
We've met a lot of great people along the way.
Yeah.
We've developed friendships with a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
It's amazing that the type of people you meet, the different ways everybody does everything, but
Yes.
everybody's still all here for the same thing. Just have fun, relax, and
Yes.
that's the best part about it.
Favorite park?
Favorite park? This one, we like this park, but
I love this park.
there's also Punderson was nice.
We got a lot of stuff. We
Yeah.
actually started branching out of, and I would like to do a little bit more of this year, is branch out of the state parks and hit the Muskingum watershed.
Those-
Tappan, Atwood, they received recently a very large grant
Okay.
Yes,
to
they've all redone.
to update and redo all of their parks, and man, they are pretty.
Tell us about your unit.
This is our third unit. Probably been the best unit.
So this is a 2018 Jayco Whitehawk 26RK.
Mirror kitchen.
So for folks that are been doing a little bit of camping or they're thinking about camping, if you could go back, what advice do you wish someone would have told you?
Well, let me take
Okay.
this one. So we were and still are weekend campers. So every weekend it's take pots and pans, take clothes, take towels, take bed sheets. And somebody told us to set our camper up like it's our home.
Yeah.
And I never realized, but looking back now, camping was super stressful because it took so much preparation to get everything in the camper, and do we have everything? And now literally we are to the point in our camping adventures that all we do is load food.
Right.
That's it. Load food and go. That's all we have to worry about.
That's wonderful.
So for me, that I think that's the biggest thing.
I would probably say from being the tow person, because we haven't trained her to tow yet,
No.
don't go by what the salesman says, because you really have to research your vehicle and what you're towing and your payload and all that, because my part that was stressful in the beginning was just right at the max of what my vehicle could do. And now that I've learned year after year, I have way more truck than I have camper. And it just makes the whole process so much nicer, even down to the hitch, because I had the chains, and no matter what, we could not get this little tiny bit of sway out of that rear end. And I was fortunate enough to get a better hitch, and it's like night and day.
Wow. That's good advice on both counts, very much so.
Yeah,
very helpful.
definitely.
We can't thank you enough for taking some time out with us.
Thank you.
For the invite to be able to be here this weekend, but also the invite to be able to spend some time with you and get to know everyone. This has been so good for us.
Well, I'm glad that you guys have had a good time, and I'm hoping that this catches on, and you know, we can help promote a yearly thing and just bring everybody down to one spot and have fun and campfire hop and just meet new people. That's what it's all about. Because what do I say at the end of every video? The only thing better than a campfire are the memories you make around it. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Rising sun hits the sky. See it open.
You show everybody your bike.
Take these hopes, hold them high. Every step takes you closer.
So we hope you enjoyed this video just with our new friends that we have met and just the scenery here. And we've just had a great time.
Oh, we have, and some of the RVs are striking. And to hear the stories that we've heard today from people and just how they got to this point, boy, it's part of the journey. And so from the best of us, the Floros, to the best of you and all that you do, we hope that you keep on RVing. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Bye now.
Open fields, distant shores, every endless